January 1st, Sean Ryan will be sworn in as Buffalo's next mayor. Soon after, the governor will call for a special election to replace him. And as we've been reporting, Jeremy Zellner intends to run for the seat that includes Amherst, the city and town of Tonawanda, Grand Island, as well as most of Buffalo.
When that happens, Zellner will resign as the Democratic Elections Commissioner for the Erie County Board of Elections. He will continue to serve as the chairman of Erie County Democratic Committee. Jeremy joins us now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you both.
All right, let's kind of go back in time and then we'll come to present day here. So let's talk about the changes and some of the big blips in the road that you have had to hit. A big one there was the pandemic. You know, how did you handle that and get us through that really tough time?
Well, before the pandemic, we had a lot of election changes thrown in our way, including early voting, and we put out the most robust early voting plan of any county in the state in a bipartisan fashion. We got through all of this, including COVID, because we have really great professional staff at the Board of Elections, and our inspectors are just literal heroes. They went out during COVID without a vaccine, upheld democracy in multiple elections. Our staff at the board handled hundreds of thousands of paper absentee ballots. I'm just incredibly proud of that team, and you know, all the credit goes to them.
Your staff on both sides of this work very, very well together. But let's be honest, you and your counterpart on the Republican side, Ralph Moore, also work very well together in a bipartisan fashion. And that's the way it's supposed to be at this level. Can you talk about that relationship and how maybe you were able to establish and be among the best in the state for things like early voting?
Well, Commissioner Moore is the chair of our board. He's been doing this for nearly 30 years, and he is a real professional. He's an institutionalist. We've had some trying times with folks challenging our democracy. Ralph and I stop where we talk politics, but we have been great partners governmentally and able to get these changes across and work side by side to make sure we have those early voting sites, make sure we get all that equipment rolled out and get the thousands of inspectors trained on all this new equipment. You know, we've been able to work really well together governmentally.
Despite all those amazing things, only 28% of registered voters in the city of Buffalo turned out this year. And it was the first new mayor in decades here in the city of Buffalo. You know, how come you couldn't get it to the next level? Why is there that sleepiness among voters here in Erie County?
Well, I think you just have voter apathy all over the country. It's not just a Erie County thing. It's really the board's job to facilitate the election. It's the parties and the candidates that are supposed to get the vote out. But, you know, we've got a different dynamic at the national level in the last decade than we've ever had, I would say. But voters, I think, are waking up and they're participating more and they're starting to get more active. We're going to have a robust 2026. What
do you foresee? You've been in this position for years. As you leave it, what do you foresee on the horizon for who we believe will be your replacement in legislator Howard Johnson, rather. Tim Howard? No, Howard Johnson. Excuse me. Thank you. That's what I thought. Howard Johnson, what is your advice as, you know, he will assume that position in the coming years? What challenges? Well, he's going to have to manage new election changes that are taking place. We've now began to count or get absentees processed before and during the election. We've got a lot of staff members. We've had some changes in leadership in our staff at the Board of Elections, but I would urge him to be cooperative with Commissioner Moore, and I think he can learn a little bit from Commissioner Moore, but again, stand his ground and make sure that the Democratic Party is represented well at the board. There's a fine line there, and we've butted up against it many, many times, but as I said, I've got a great deal of respect for Commissioner Moore and the Republican staffers over there.
If you win this state senator seat, what happens to your other job, the chairman of the Democratic Party? Well,
I'm up for re-election next year for chair of the Democratic Party. That happens in, I think, October of 26. And I've had a number of people endorse me for re-election. I've announced my re-election run. We'll see how that goes. I'm planning on running for re-election, and I expect to be the chair and run again. But, you know, this will be my 14th year as chair next year. And, you know, a lot of folks don't believe this is the time to change things before the county executive race coming up. So I plan on running for re-election. We'll see how this goes. To that end, and in all fairness, your opponent, or at least the other person who is announced in this race, John Rivera, and others have been critical of your position and your desire to maintain that position throughout the campaign.
To those criticisms, you answer what?
Well, there's several elected officials across the state who are both chairs and state assembly members, chairs and senators, chairs and Congress members. It's done in a bipartisan way all over the state of New York. I'm going to see how it goes. Obviously, I'm going to have an obligation to be a senator should I be successful in the 3 elections that are coming up in 2026. I would have an obligation to the party. Right now, I'm doing kind of 2 jobs full time now. I think we've done very well. I'm proud of what we've done at the Board of Elections. I'm proud of what we've been able to do as a party. We are the model Board of Elections for the state of New York. We have folks coming up to mirror what we do in Erie County, and I'm really proud of our efforts.
Awesome. All right. I think we should end there. Thank you, Jeremy Zellner, for joining us.
Appreciate it.